Bookish fans, welcome to a reading vlog video where I'll take you along as I read 1 or 2 books. Hopefully I get to finish 2, and I'll share instant thoughts, I'll share my instant reaction, we can have a little conversation about it. I've been seeing a lot of people do this and it looks very fun because sometimes I just forget what I want to say if I'm doing my read-along series, which you can find some here. Haven't watched the last read-along video, which you can find here. We finished Alchemy of Secrets, and if I have posted a review on Alchemy of Secret, you should be able to find it now. And then we are now gonna continue on the Crimson Moth, and then hopefully we'll be able to finish Crimson Moth in this video, but if we are, then let's jump into Rebel Witch as well. Other than that, I'll see you guys when I'm starting reading. Bye. Update on my reading journey. Still currently reading the Crimson Moth and I'm on the 60% mark. This is a Thursday and I'm hoping by the end of the week I'll be able to finish this book, and then I want to jump into the second book of the series. I'm just gonna continue on, see if I have enough footage. We'll see. I'm trying to finish at least 3 books. Maybe we'll start another journey because this one is quite interesting because I get to like really see how much I read, and hopefully this will encourage me to read as well. I know if you guys see like other YouTubers, they be able to read like 5 books in a week, so maybe it's not as interesting, but again, I am a bit of a slower reader now as I'm trying to get back into reading, so I hope you guys can be patient with me and follow me along on this journey. I'm at 73% now. reached the part of the book where the miscommunication trope is happening, which is Gideon tried to protect her by acting as if he has no feelings for her in order to convince his partners and his informant that he's not compromised, but she ended up listening in, so very harsh words. She even said he repulsed her. Okay, I also don't like the fact that when push come to shove, when the showdown happened with Gideon, the first person she went to is his brother Alex. That just seems like she's not very genuine about the relationship as well, so ew, he just proposed to her. Alex just proposed to Rune. Ew. I don't like where this is going, guys. I'm wondering if Verity and Alex is working together to get Rune out of the New Republic. It seems very convenient for both of them. Airport, but we're still reading, and I knew there was something suspicious with either Verity or Hero, and it turned out that Verity, I think, was Cressida, because she used this big illusion to make her seem as if she's like a university student and be able to befriend Rune. And I am still wondering if Alex is also in on it, but we'll see. And I love that finally the blind is pulled out from Gideon's head, so he's finally able to see it clearly. And now I'm reading the showdown. Hopefully it's good. I'm not sure what disgusts me more, what you are or that I fell for your act. That's strong. That's a strong words from Gideon. Okay, I don't like the fact that Rune was like, yeah, we were playing the same game, we were trying to fool each other, but now that she's caught, she's like angry. What did you expect? And she said, like, you are everything I thought you were. Well, what did you expect? He was a blood guard captain. Like what? She's trying to act like all hurt and stuff, but it doesn't really make sense. I'm annoyed now. I just got to the part where Gideon found out that Rune is engaged to Alex. And honestly, guys, it's just so heartbreaking. I don't know how they're gonna come out of this. That was heartbreaking. I'm now 91% done. Well, let's hope that the romance will be able to build itself back up on the second book. Hey guys, so it's been a couple of days since my trip to Singapore, which would have been where you guys watch me read a lot of things. I finished The Crimson Moth, and now I'm gonna start another book. This is The Rebel Witch. So this is gonna be the follow-up book to The Crimson Moth. This is The Rebel Witch, and I honestly don't know how many footage I have, so I don't know if we'll be able to finish this book in this vlog, but this has been quite fun because I don't think I'll be able to like catch my reaction as much as if I don't do vlogs like this. We are going to start on this book and I'll take you guys along with the journey. This one is not a reread, so I've never read this book before, and so all the reaction will be quite fresh. So let's go. Okay, the thing that I actually liked about The Crimson Moth was how they were doing more of a show rather than tell. But this part, because we did do a little bit of a time jump from the ending of Crimson Moth to Rebel Witch, I feel like there is a bit more of telling rather than showing. I'm also only like 12 pages in, but so we will see how things pan out. A few thoughts. It's a lot of telling rather than showing. The time jump is only about 2 months, and I don't like Rune's logic. She wants Cressida to rule so she can save all the witches, because Cressida will make sure that the witches get to be alive. But her reasoning is because she wants to save a lot of witches, because if not, then a lot of witches will die. But if Cressida is in power, I feel like there's a lot of just people in general that will die. It just doesn't make sense. I just don't get the logic, basically. And here's the thing about sequels. Sometimes you want your two main characters to meet up pretty quick, right? Like maybe 2-3 chapters in. This is less than like 20 pages and we already get a showdown. So I really don't know where this book is going, but we are definitely in for a ride. It's not how I expected it to be. I feel like I expected Rune to be so much like cleverer, but I just feel like this is all just deception and such. And I'm 5 chapters down right now. That barely made a dent technically, but I think I'm gonna leave it there because I feel like that is a good place to end it, and we'll get to reading again tomorrow. Good night. So I know a lot of people don't like to have Kindle like unlimited ads, but I feel like it's quite useful to know what new releases are. Like this one, apparently there's a Ellie Hazelwood and a Christina Lauren books that are Amazon original stories. So Christina Lauren have Falling and Ellie Hazelwood have Hot for Slayer, and those are like two authors that I actually like, so maybe we'll give it a try. So I'm 50 pages in, and what I thought was gonna happen actually happened. That Gideon and Brune is gonna have to work together again to defeat like the necessarily evil, which is Cressida. They have to work together even though they're enemies themselves. So this will be an interesting dynamic to say the least, because the enemies to lover has definitely been reset. They're back to enemies now, and we do get a bit of the weirdness with Prince Soren. I feel like he'll turn to be good in the end. At least I hope he does. And this is giving me flashback to Once Upon a Broken Heart with Evangeline and that prince. And Gideon is like Jax, the Prince of Hearts, if that even makes sense. They're working together, people. They're working together. I just wish that Brune has the decency to just run away with Gideon. They could part ways later. I don't know why they have to go into the castle again. And that is it, you guys, for the reading vlog. This is the next morning because I forgot to end it. I did read a couple more chapters, but I'll definitely talk about that on the next vlog, so stay tuned for that. And if you haven't watched the last vlog, please consider watching it here. And also the Crimson Moth review is up, so if you guys haven't watched that, if you're interested in reading that, check out the review. And also I have started the Rebel Witch read along, which you can find here. It's a playlist, and then I'll continue to add it as the day progresses. If you have any comments, constructive criticism on how you want future reading vlogs to be, please drop them down below. Let's have a discussion and let me know if you've read this book and what you thought about it. The room is a bit of a mess, but excuse that. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.